Coronavirus alert. Here is the latest news, data, and expert insights on the COVID-19 pandemic. The Johns Hopkins Coronavirus Resource Center maintains an ongoing count of the COVID-19 cases and deaths in the United States and worldwide. As of 2 p.m. on November 27, the tally is: total cases worldwide, 61,319,899, up from 60,559,702 Thursday. Total deaths worldwide, 1,438,508, up from 1,424,470 Thursday. Total cases in the United States, 12,949,862, up from 12,780,410 Thursday. Total deaths in the United States, 264,037, up from 262,282 Thursday. Total recovered, 39,258,743, up from 38,835,355 Thursday. Disney to lay off 32,000 employees due to COVID-19 impact. The Walt Disney Company plans to lay off 4,000 more workers in its theme parks division in California and Florida due to the COVID-19 pandemic's effect on the industry, according to the Associated Press. Head of Global Pharma Group expects as many as 10 vaccines by mid-2021. The head of the Global Pharmaceutical Industry Group said on Friday that 10 COVID-19 vaccines could be available by the middle of next year if they win regulatory approval. All of the needs to be submitted by rigorous scientific scrutiny by the regulators. Traveling nurses command high wages as demand soars. Hospitals scrambling to meet staffing needs as the pandemic rages on are offering traveling nurses $8,000 a week or more. Nursing homes outbreaks are higher than ever. The COVID-19 infections in nursing homes across that country have hit a record high, with more than 1,300 facilities recording 3 or more confirmed cases during the first week of November. The United States aims to ship 6.4 million vaccine doses in mid-December. The federal government intends to send 6.4 million doses of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine to communities across America in mid-December, as soon as the product gets regulatory clearance. Shots are expected to be quickly administered to frontline healthcare workers, who get first priority. France will ease restrictions as the second wave wanes. President Emmanuel Macron announced that France will begin to lift restrictions after 3 weeks of lockdown, beginning with shops and places of worship reopening on Saturday. Convalescent plasma fails with severe COVID-19. One of the treatments that doctors have been exploring to treat the novel coronavirus is convalescent plasma therapy, which uses blood from people who have recovered from an illness to help others recover. A NYC restaurant plans at-the-door testing for all customers. City Winery launched a pilot program this week at its 2 Manhattan locations, requiring all customers who want to dine indoors to take a rapid COVID-19 test at the door. Guests, however, have to prepay $50 per person for the test when making a reservation online. Putin will not take the Russian vaccine. Russian President Vladimir Putin will not yet receive a coronavirus inoculation, which Russian officials have been touting as more than 90% effective. The president can't use an uncertified vaccine. Rubber gloves may be hard to find as virus sweeps through factories. Infections are predicted to almost double over the next 2 months. Researchers at Washington University in St. Louis calculated that the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in the United States is likely to almost double from 12 million to 20 million by the end of January. The scientists underscored that social distancing has a large impact on the growth rate of COVID-19. The pandemic could end if 70% of people wore masks, a study found. The American Institute of Physics presented data showing that the coronavirus outbreak could be stopped if at least 70% of the population consistently wore masks in public. An early mutation may have helped the virus spread. A reviewed research showing how a mutation in the novel coronavirus may have contributed to the virus's quick transmission around the globe. Scientists have identified a mutated strain of the original virus called 614G that has made it more efficient at replicating and spreading through the human body. Pfizer and BioNTech filed for FDA emergency use authorization for the vaccine. On November 20, Pfizer and its partner BioNTech submitted a request to the FDA for emergency use authorization (EUA) of their mRNA vaccine candidate. Johnson & Johnson expects to file for vaccine authorization in February. Johnson & Johnson's chief scientist told Reuters that the company expects to have all the trial data it needs to file for authorization of its single-dose COVID-19 vaccine by February or earlier. WHO analysis rejected remdesivir as COVID-19 treatment. In October, the FDA approved the antiviral drug Veklury, remdesivir, for use in adult and pediatric patients 12 years and older for COVID-19 treatment requiring hospitalization. Veklury is the first treatment for COVID-19 to receive FDA approval. 100 healthcare systems ask America to mask up to fight deluge of cases. A total of 100 healthcare systems across the country have teamed up to create a public service announcement, PSA, urging Americans to mask up. School closures are ineffective and cause long-term harm, a study has found. A report from UNICEF released on Friday shows that school closures have done little to slow the spread of the virus and that, the longer schools are closed, the more children suffer from extensive learning losses with long-term negative impacts, including future income and health. Mass testing was the key to stopping an outbreak in a Chinese city. A detailed how health officials in the major Chinese port city of Qingdao, population 9 million, snuffed out an outbreak by employing a massive testing strategy. Regular surveillance and testing of high-risk populations may identify infected people before widespread transmission occurs, the study authors concluded. The FDA greenlighted the first at-home coronavirus test. The FDA on November 17 issued an emergency use authorization, EUA, for the first COVID-19 diagnostic test for self-testing at home that provides rapid results. The COVID-19 all-in-one test kit has been authorized for home use with self-collected nasal swab samples in individuals age 14 and older who are suspected of COVID-19 by their healthcare provider. The immunity after getting COVID-19 may last years or even decades. The research, which is yet to be peer-reviewed, indicates that people who have been infected may generate enough immune cells to fend off the virus long into the future. Despite these results, while rare, the number of reinfections is growing. New study suggests mouthwash may help fight the coronavirus. Certain oral antiseptics and mouthwashes may have the ability to inactivate the coronavirus. Now new research from the University Hospital of Wales, suggesting that mouthwashes containing at least 0.07% C-typeuridinium chloride, CPC, reduce viral infectivity.